What would you do to help feed your family? What would you do to try to get the job that you wanted? Well, I don't know about you, but what the movie that I'm talking about next is about a man who goes to extreme lengths to get the position that he wants, even if it may be his only choice. Movie number 1560 is No Other Choice. No Other Choice is a 2025 movie that is directed by Park Chan-wook. Park Chan-wook. Chanwook, who also directed movies like Old Boy, the 2003 version, The Handmaiden, and Decision to Leave. So this movie has Neon Films, ENM Productions, ENM Studios, Moho Film Productions, and KG Productions. I saw this movie on January 18th, 2026 at Cinemark Oakley Station in SD in Oakley, Ohio. Now the film, I believe, takes place in Korea, but it is in English subtitles. So, it's about a man who works at the same company for 25 years. He has a wife and kids, and also some dogs. And he is just having the perfect wife. Well, things come to an abrupt halt after he abruptly gets fired. I guess a company bought the company that he was at, and they laid off several employees, including this man. So this man who was worked at this company for 25 years gets the boot. And he is devastated about it because he doesn't know what will happen to him and his family. Well, there was an opening for a job position that he would like to get. Unfortunately, there was competition, as there are other people that want to have this job as well. Now, I know that there are competition in the job workplace, especially today. And let's say there's a position that you would like to get, and even though there are other people that are applying for the same position, there could be a chance that you may not get it. So a lot of people will say, "Oh well, try to find another position." Well, this guy ain't doing that. This guy, who is desperate, goes to extreme lengths to eliminate the competition for the job he wants. And when I mean extreme lengths, I mean he will literally do whatever it takes to eliminate the competition. And I mean that literally. I mean, I don't know a lot of people who would see a guy down the street, and you're on a tall building, and you pick up this flower pot, and this guy might be throwing it down on this other guy, like you might be seeing in the trailer. Now I won't say if this guy does this or not, but you can see he having the flower pot in his hands. When I mean literally, I mean deadly. But the question is, what will happen? Will he get the job that he wants? Will he be able to support his family? And what will his family think about all of this? So his family, he has a wife and 2 kids and 2 dogs. He has more in common with the son. The daughter, however, she doesn't really completely understand what is going on. Even though she plays cello and all that, she kind of hates her father a little bit after her father has to take the dogs to, like, his parents' house for a bit. But this man will do anything to get the job he wants, even if he means taking out the competition. Will he be able to do this, or will he be caught in the act? Oh, I thought it was pretty good. I would say it's a little bit dark at times. I mean, there's a little bit comedy in it as well, but it's definitely a little bit of a dark movie at some points. So this movie has Wee Beyond Hoon as Yu Man Su, who is Miwi's husband, and Siwi and Wee-won's father. He is a paper industry expert who is struggling to find employment. Sun Lee Jin portrays Wee Mil-wee, who is Man-su's wife, and Si-won and Wee-won's mother, who is a dental assistant. Park Hee-soon portrays Choi Seon-chu, who is Man-su's third target and the force wine manager at Parapus Paper, who is an influencer in social media. Ri Sun Min portrays Drew Byung Mo, who is Man-su's first target and another paper expert. Yeom Hai Wan portrays Ri Ah-la, who is Byung Mo's frustrated and unfaithful wife, and a struggling veteran actress. Cha Seon-woon portrays Ko Si-jo, who is Man-su's second target, who works at a shoe store to provide for his family. And finally, Yoo Yeon-seok portrays Oh Jin-ho, who is a dentist and employer of Miwi. Wow. Oh, this film was really good. I definitely was happy to see this film. And like I said, I also like kind of some of the dark elements they incorporated in this film. I mean, it makes you wonder how far people will go to get the job that they may want or they need. I mean, it is tough in the workplace, but what this guy does definitely goes too far. Now, I won't say what happens, but I will say this. It could be deadly consequences for this man and maybe for this family if they were ever to find out. But yeah, this was pretty good. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie talk of No Other Choice. Please and truth in this movie talk. Alright, goodbye.